Following developing news out of the district this morning, our assignment desk checked in with D.C. police less than an hour ago, and right now 2 teens are recovering after a shooting on Sunday outside of the King Greenleaf Rec Center in Southwest. That's about a half a mile from Nats Park.
This makes a total of 5 of this city's young people that have been victims of gun violence since Friday. Rafael Sanchez Cruz was on the scene and he spoke to neighbors, and they were expressing frustration over the seemingly never-ending cycle of violence.
They're scared, they're concerned, and they're frustrated. A month ago, I was at the same location following a shootout that caused damage at a recreation center in the area. I spoke to a resident that says that she's so concerned with the growing gun violence involving teenagers in the district that she's planning on buying her own gun to protect herself and her family.
My heart just broken, and I saw like 10 shots in my bedroom. And my dad, my grandson, he was right there.
The district has added 2 more teenagers to the list of gun violence victims. D.C. police say their officers found 2 boys that had been shot in broad daylight. The shooting happened just before 3:30 p.m. outside the King Greenleaf Recreation Center as voters were casting their early ballots and children played outside.
So sad though, I don't like it. They got kids over here, they don't give a you know what, they don't care.
This concerned grandmother came out to check on her 14-year-old grandson as he played basketball while investigators sifted through the evidence at the scene. She has been living in the area for a decade, but says the gun violence has gotten to the point that she's planning on getting a gun to protect herself and her family.
And I know how to shoot.
Both boys were taken to an area trauma center, conscious and breathing. The extent of their injuries is still unknown. A month prior, the same Southwest Rec Center was struck by gunfire as kids practiced football inside, shattering the window.
We had 2 groups that were rolling through this intersection, exchanged some gunfire, and the rec center's collateral damage. But you think about who's inside, you think about what that damage is, and there's some conflict going on.
D.C. police are looking for a red or maroon Toyota RAV4 with Maryland tags involved in this double shooting. At police headquarters, I'm Rafael Sanchez Cruz, WUSA 9.